So vocal chops. This is one of those things that I'll just set up like a little house beat really quick. Cool. So I'm just gonna get I don't know, I think I have a Rihanna acapella or something. If you record your own vocals, you can do exactly this.
Come here, rude boy, boy, can you get it up? Come here, rude boy, boy. Come here, rude boy, boy.
Okay, that's good enough. So whoop.
Come here, rude boy, boy, can you get it up?
Right, so I'll listen for certain inflections, like, and I'm thinking eighth notes and quarter notes at a time, right? So I kind of like that, right? And it's not perfect, and I'm actually gonna just unwarp it, leave everything unwarped.
Rude boy, boy, is you big enough? Take it, baby, yeah. Tonight I'ma let you be the cap. Tonight, take it, yeah. Tonight I'ma let you do it. I'ma let you.
Kind of like this here, right? Just picking different little parts.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, baby.
That's kind of cool. And I'll just pick like 5 of them. And another thing that you might want to try is basically just testing it in reverse as well. She kind of hits the same note every time, so it's hard. It's kind of cool. Let's see, one more. Does she do anything different?
Pull my hair.
There we go.
I like the way you pull my hair. Baby, if I don't feel it, I ain't fair. I like when you tell me kiss you. Boy, show me what you now.
That's cool. All right. And essentially, this is kind of like what I've been observing in a lot of vocal choppy situations. Move all this over here. Listen to it reverse. That's cool. Shoot. Yeah, that's cool. I like that as is. That's cool. Basically, I'm like fine scrubbing this like perfect part, right? So now I'm gonna take the unwarped one, rewarp it. Oops. Let's put the metronome on. Doesn't really line up. Let's make it. Oh my gosh. That's cool. So I got a warped one here. Take this one, warp it. And this is where the fun stuff like this. this go all the way. So now what I'm gonna do is just put all these next to each other. Same thing, copy that, rewarp it. And so what I'll do is with these warped ones, you can go and change the actual pitch in the envelope. Transposition. Make sure we're moving on an 8th note there, or a 16th note maybe. Kind of cool. I don't like that one anymore, but I'll see what I can do with it. So one more pitch thing here. There we go. Right, and I'll basically pick little points of this. Low cut. Little altar boy. Form and shift down. And then crank the drive. Right, and then that reverb trick that I showed you, 100% reverb, small size, small decay, diffuse all the way up. So that can easily Why is it not reversed when I press R? That's cool. And then I'll basically just start playing Tetris with all these little spots. Kind of cool. And maybe change this one a little bit on the pitch transposition. Yeah. So it's kind of the long way around, but you really can get a lot of specific things done with it. And that's already stuck in my head right now. I know people who would look at this and be like, dude, there's so many easier ways to do it, but it's like I couldn't be this specific without doing it this way. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to do some form of getting that perfect syllable, and I like the fact that you can warp and just pitch inside of the clip. You know what I mean? When you need pitch to change and all that. This could be something you could do to your own voice easily.
Yeah.
But like do the vocal stuff, like write out the track, produce it, and then you'll make these glitches kind of at the end, really, you know. But this is kind of the move where it's like, and you can get a little bit more drastic effect by putting the drive formant shift, or like basically having two little altar boys, one that's no drive, only for the formant, and the other one that's all drive, no formant. So you're driving, gluing all this together with the drive, right? And doing the formant shift before it hits the reverb. I'm just gonna do something simple here. Cue. Yeah. Starting with the thing that gets stuck in your head, sometimes I find is like easier to build around, because you're like, oh, I could just fuck this up all day. And just, you know what I mean? Where it's like you're kind of in the opposite boat, where you have like a fully, for the most part, fully built out rhythm section, fully built out bass drop, but like nothing that gets stuck in your head specifically, you know? So I think it's an equal amount of work no matter which direction you're coming from.